South Africa has been manufacturing cars since the 1920s. Now it is offering to lend its expertise to other African countries.
We're working with our colleagues in Nigeria on supporting them with technical information about the development of an automotive industry program, and we are hoping to position ourselves so that we can be suppliers of a number of the inputs into their automotive supply chain.
Nigeria spends around $3.5 billion on importing vehicles, most of them used.
So the market is just flooded with these older cars, and as a result, it's really not allowing the industry to be built up. The government is trying to plug the hole and say, you know, we don't want these used cars coming into the country, and rather buy cheaper, locally made cars.
South Africa exports around 15,000 vehicles to Nigeria every year. The West African country has now become the second biggest export market for South Africa on the continent.
Benefit is probably largely on the Nigerian side, because obviously we're going to help them develop a bigger industrial base, which is really what the country needs in order to move forward. But certainly from the South African side, there's great business opportunities for our companies here to make money in Nigeria.
Recently, car manufacturer Nissan opened an assembly plant in Lagos, but other automotive producers with plants in South Africa, such as BMW, have no plans to expand just yet. South Africa already has similar partnerships with other countries such as Ghana.
Last year, during the state visit to Ghana, I went to a factory which is now producing grinding media for the mining industry of West Africa. Previously, the grinding media was imported from South Africa, but this factory will now produce the grinding media, but the inputs for that will come from South Africa.
There are currently no free trade agreements between South Africa and Nigeria, but if this partnership is successful, it could create further opportunities for South Africa to supply other goods such as electronics and machinery.
SUMITRA, NYDOO, CCTV, Johannesburg.